Follow this through, right? So let's go, white can be yellow. So I'm going to go with my white one here, right? And then we've got a blue one. Now what you'll see is, so they look a bit too big. If we put them together,
and you sew there,
and then as soon as you sew, you're going to ignore your doggy you cut off. You're going to sew straight across there.
And you fold
when
it
that
back.
opens out, that will be an exact
Nice.
square, right?
Yeah.
Then your next piece coming in here, you need a yellow one, right? So we're going to go yellow one, and then you need a green one. Where's my small green ones under here? Pink can be green. So you're going to go yellow onto there. Let's have a look. Look, I've got my small one. Yellow there, green on there like this, right? But again, we're going to take these two.
So right sides together.
So the right side, so you can see where the doggy is, comes straight across there. That opens out. Once that's open out, that is exactly the same size as then the next piece that's coming on, right?
Perfect.
So then I'm going to come on with my next blue
Well,
one.
all your seam allowance is included with your cutting, isn't it? It's all taken into consideration.
So when I look,
That's
so
amazing.
take this is going to lie. So imagine we've sewn them together.
They will
That
match up.
lies over there, and you can see that corner perfectly lines up with this corner.
Nice.
That's what I had not appreciated. You can't get that if you're cutting them by hand. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that doggy you built on, your seam allowance built on. And then when this opens out, you're obviously going to have stitched this, not any other, right? That is going to give you the perfect size square, which then attaches onto the next one, right?
Brilliant.
Now I'll open them out and do them flat just so that you can see the pattern coming together. So I'm following the instructions. I've done my first corner, shows you how the next one comes together, and then it also shows you how the next one comes together over here. So if I'm following the top one along, there's my corner, there's this one, and then pink was green for me, wasn't it? So I'm going to have 1, 2, and then your next green one comes along there like that with a white, which for us was yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah, a small one. Is it a small or a big one?
There we go, next big one. So there's your first line of your card trick, and then you are literally following through second line and third line.
It's so clever, isn't it? I love it.
Just, honestly, it makes life. So that one comes in there, then we're going to have, that was blue, wasn't it?
And like you said, you can see already how it looks like it's overlapping. It's got that three-dimensional look, hasn't it? It looks really difficult to do.
It really does, until you follow it through step by step.
And then you realise, actually, this looks very complicated, but it's manageable. When you've all the cutting's done for you, brilliant.
It comes into there. Oh, no, have I followed the right colour? Yes, so dark blue for us was the light blue. Pink was green.
And white was yellow.
And so we need another green one on here.
Just so
Comes
you
on
know,
there.
your main graphic is for your bay leaf option. So the bay leaf one, let me just quickly show you, looks like this. Same sort of, you're all getting the builder block, which is the one that Sarah's working from, but this one comes with those leaves, it comes with the curves as well, it comes with all of these different dies to create your bay leaf block, which once again has all of your, it does have lots of video tutorials as well along the way, so don't worry if we haven't managed to demo everything today. We obviously haven't got the time to do it whilst we're doing all these deals.
I know I'm trying to get you through. Bear in mind, you can go and watch all of this on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we're trying to show you super quick. But did you just see, to do a card trick, I did all of the cutting in 3 passes through the machine.
Yeah,
That's the beauty of
unbelievable.
it, 3 passes through the machine. Now, what I can do, if I can just lift all of these up. Now they're all cut, pop them there. Can I just show you all of the quilts that you might want to do? Right?
All these blocks, these are all
of
included.
So these are all with your original builder block. Okay?
Nice. So these are
you
all the
can
ones that are in the booklet.
Now I don't remember any of the fancy names on these. You'll
That's
know.
a friendship star.
Friendship star. Oh, that's a tulip. I know it. There it is. There it is. There's the tulip. I know it over there. But you see, each one of
That
these.
one's Road to Kansas.
Wow. Wow. That is the right at the beginning.
Is it called a pinwheel?
Pinwheel, yes. Like the blind leading the blind. I love this with the rings coming in there. That's all
Love
done
that.
with you. Look, it's just similar to this. Quarter squares, half squares. But you can either do it for a 12 inch.
That's your double links.
Love it.
Yeah, all of these have got options of, you know, your 12-inch blocks, 8-inch blocks. There's some that have got 9-inch blocks options, some have got 6-inch block options. So you're going to find one that if you do love doing quilt as you go, this is brilliant for that. These are all the different blocks, and imagine doing these with, you know, different pattern fabrics as well.
Yes,
just with your solids, they look
We're
great.
just showing you just the basics.
Yeah.
And All I would say is, we were talking about it before, you know, if you've got lovely fabrics, you aren't going to want to use, a lot of people are frightened to cut into the fabrics because you're going to cut it wrong or you're going to waste a little bit. With this, it's going to be cut absolutely perfectly every single time you do it. There is no scope for human error because it's all done essentially by a machine.
There you go.
Everything's ready cut for you. I mean, so simple.
Just again, this is the main builder block system. All of these blocks that Sarah was showing you, you can achieve with any of the bundles that you've got. So if you've got the builder block system, it's just up to you which one you want to choose for, which one you want to add on. So whether it be the winding ways, the bay leaf, or the squares, but you can create all of these blocks just with your squares, your half square triangles, and your quarter square triangles.
This is just the basic one.
Wow,
you're
that's
then going to
amazing.
choose which one you're going to add on to.
Love that.
Yeah.
The main graphic at the moment is the one for squares, expansion pack with the squares. So once again, everybody who has got them in the basket, half the stock's completely checked out and we're way into dangerous territory if everybody else checks out. Be careful. The squares, that's the one that you're going to get as your extension pack as well, where you get 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3.5 and 4.5 inch squares included. Remember, in your builder block system, yes, you get squares, so if you want to do multiple cutting options, if you're cutting your own pre-cuts, brilliant idea for cathedral windows as well. Yes, ideal. Now there's two other bundles where yes, you get your builder block full system. We also have the bay leaf option.
Do you know, I showed everybody the lovely bay leaf.
Yeah, you did.
What I didn't do is show you the other option.
The winding ways.
Right.
Okay, we'll come to that.
I've got the bay leaf if you want. So here is my bay leaf under here. So that is
lovely.
Oops. That is. I've made a right old mess in here now. We'll have to have a break in a minute so I can tidy up. That is if you want to go for the bay leaf one with it.
Lovely.
Right. The other option we've got is if you want to go for the what's the
winding ways.
Winding ways. That's it. That is your winding ways. And I just think take it from one who's and I've demonstrated this several times. Trying to do this cutting here with all of these curves, the scope for error is so much higher on one of these than any other type of project. As soon as you put curves in, your risk profile of it all going completely wrong is right up there. Do it with the dies and there's no risk profile at all.
All of them come in 3 different sizes as well, in the small, medium and large. So you've got all those shield shapes which are really difficult to cut out. Even if you're transferring templates, it's a bit of a faff, isn't it? This is reducing all of that decision time and wondering. It's just up to you to go for one of these deals now, and there's so many options of what you're going to be able to create. So they're the winding ways and the squares and the bay leaf options. They all come with your builder block system, which is normally anyway $99.99. So you're saving, well, you're getting all of these for half price, all of the extras for half price. Fabulous. Let's recap the machine. If that's okay. So the machine deal at the moment has 2 amazing, another sort of expansion pack on the builder block actually. Not only do you get the machine at $179.99, which is the brilliant price anyway, you've also got these 2 die sets.
As I said, don't take our word for it. Go and read the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reviews on every website everywhere. And while you're off having a little look at all the other websites, you'll see this is £179 wherever you buy it from. Now, yes, different places will say, oh, you get this die set free, you get that die set free. This is the only retailer that we work with who is a sewing specialist retailer. This is the only bundle out there in the market.
Oh, that is sewing
with
related.
Proper sewing
Perfect.
dies. The ones for you to be able to start your quilting. So this builds on from the builder block system that I was talking to you about. So this has been designed by Karen Lewis. This is her quilt design that she's put together, and then all our engineers have basically worked out the exact size. They've deconstructed her quilt, worked it into templates, worked the templates up into dies, built your dog ears on, built your tolerance and your seam allowances in there, and then she's worked with them to design you 3 fabulous quilt projects.
So do you get the instructions for the quilt, the bag and the wall hanging? Brilliant.
And remember, there's video tutorials for every, so you get step-by-step instructions from Karen in there.